what's so cool is I feel like when I'm stepping onto a stage and I'm performing, I have a responsibility. I'm creating a memory for these people, right? And it's a big deal. But if I try and force that, it changes everything, right? I have to fully actually be present and actually see them, because what creates the memory is people feeling valuable. You can't pretend to think someone's valuable. You have to actually think it, right? Like it has to be authentic. And I think part of this and developing this lifestyle, like you're saying, taking time to actually believe that, it changes stuff. And I had actually, you have an old time photo thing. I think photos are a huge way to create memories. I have a little box here of some photos of just different memories in my own life, which I think is just fun.
Oh, that's cool.
Polaroids, right?
Polaroids.
Like when the last time you see Polaroids, dude.
Man.
But
do those still exist?
I think so. Some of these are old, some of them are newer. But what's fun is like, all of these are different. All these photos, they mean something to me for different reasons. There's some of the boys, some from when I was a kid. And it's cool because as you're capturing these memories with your business, right? You are literally in a place of you are creating a memory for families coming on a vacation and they have this thing to laugh at because they're holding machine guns and they're standing in front of some old crazy classic car, and it's just really fun. I wanted to try something actually. So let's do this. So all of these are different, right? We're gonna flip these over.
Okay.
And I want you to grab just one of them from anywhere in the pile and put it back into here face down.
Okay.
Yep, just put it right in there. I have something that's crazy because sometimes our memories become real. And it's funny because earlier you said about how what we believe, our body takes it as fact, right? What we tell ourselves, our body takes that as fact. It's almost like we can create a reality for ourselves.
Sure.
Again, could have picked any one of these. Let's do this. Can you just take that out?
Yeah. You want to see it?
Yeah. We can see it. So, okay. So this is fun. This is when we first moved to Vegas, actually, me and Silas loves building Legos. And when we first moved to Vegas, this is one of the first things that we built there. Silas loves building. But the thing that's crazy too, so I had this bag here that those photos were in. Do me a favor, can you reach inside there and just grab what's inside?
No way. No way. Seriously.
Oh my goodness.
And you know what's funny about that whole deal, and this is why Dustin's such a great magician, is because it's mind blowing, non-predictable. I remember when we lived in a small town and magicians would come into town. Sorry to talk about this, but you set this up, and you watch, they'll come in and perform for the school, and we're at this little small cafeteria, and it's the same corny top hat with a rabbit kind of deal.
Yeah.
It's not even a real rabbit, know, and you're like, oh yeah, but you can kind of like, oh, I see how that happens. We first watched her show in Vegas after AGT, and I was like, whoa. And I remember it was the best show ever, but wasn't the best till the end. And you came out and you had this great story, and then you did these tricks. You're like, okay, I can't figure that out.
Wait,
just like this.
I didn't know you saw him in Vegas.
Yeah, sure did.
What?
Yeah.
How did I not? I didn't know that.
It's so.
That's
I
so
could have picked
cool.
anyone I wanted. That's really good, dude. So
Wow.
a little bit of mind blowing there.
Memories, bro.
Yeah.
But this again is what I think is so cool is you create this for people. And I just want to encourage you as well, man. Never underestimate like what you're building and creating for families coming in here and what you're empowering your staff to do. Because what I'm getting out of this conversation is this man has no idea of the impact that he's making every day on every single person you work with. But it is a big deal, bro. And I'm inspired because of it. I know that so many other people are inspired because of it. Keep doing what you don't know you're doing, and don't try and do it more, because you'll probably do it less by trying to do it more.
Yeah, you're so right. Absolutely. Well, I'll give a little credit out to my wife too, Leah. She's always talked in our household about joy, the word joy, and that's Jesus, others, and then yourself.
Oh,
So
wow, that's cool.
good.
So
My wife's a sucker for those
I love that.
those little wife things.
yeah,
I'm gonna have to print that on another.
Right.
Not that we need more words in our house. There's a sign
we need
for
reminders.
everything.
Absolutely. Well, and I guess I would also say too is just anybody that's watching this today, if they're like, man, I want to give it a try, give it a try.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
give it a try, dude.
Don't get it right.
Yeah.
Just don't stop.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah.
Because you will get it right. It
Yeah.
will happen, and your life will change. If there was a testimony for me, it'd be about the day that I put joy in my life.
Yeah.
Jesus, others, and then myself.
Yeah.
Is when it all changed.
Yeah.
And I you can't go wrong with it.
Yeah. No, it's so
Yeah.
awesome, man. And I think too, I like that you're saying, like, I think some of the greatest encouragement that we can give is for people to just say, you know what, try it. You're probably gonna do a bad job at first, just keep doing it. Because what there's the other option to keep living for yourself
right.
and being unsatisfied and selfish.
Right.
So like, we might as well just keep living life in a way that is seeing other people, man. And you will get good at it. And there's a God who wants to walk with you through it. So
That's right.
I love it. Laser,
Yes.
closing thoughts.
Just love on Jesus.
Love on Jesus. That's a good one.
Cool.
Good.
You got our, you can do our sign off.
Now I See You podcast will continue next
Now I
week.
see you.
Now I see you.
That sounds like a scary movie.
Now I see you. Dude, you just made it so... Okay, no, well, there's no you. It's just now I see.
Leave the
Oh, now
lights
I
on.
see. Join us next week.
That's
perfect.
awesome. So you got a loose tooth, huh? Let's see. Oh my goodness. A first
First
loose
one.
tooth?
Oh, that thing's looking ready, bro.
That's looking so ready.
Is it ready yet?
We don't know. What do you think?
I think so.
You're about to lose your first tooth during this podcast?
You
Are we
lose
on
all
the air?
your tooth yet.
Yep. And they came back
Came back bigger and better.
bigger and better.
All right.
Are we still on the?
Well, I mean, dude, we're not about to have this happen and not
Okay.
get this moment. Oh my gosh, it's right there.
It's so right there.
Yep, I have one.
Bro, you're about to lose your first tooth on camera. Pull it, bro. Go for it.
Just grab and pull.
What? You did it!
Oh my goodness!
Dude, you just lost your first tooth during a podcast.
Yeah, good
That's
job.
crazy.
Don't lose it.
Let's see, Sai. Here, come here.
Wow.
Give him that. Here, wait, here. Show it up
That
here. I'm
looks
gonna go to
good.
the close. Right here, look at right at that camera.
Oh wow.
Dude, during the podcast, you just lose a tooth during a podcast. Silas! Yeah, buddy.
That's awesome.
Dude, you just lost your first tooth.
Okay.
Dude, you lost your tooth. We just got on video.
That's awesome.
My man,